That was scary. Hey everyone, it's Mark Gamer of 413 Group here again for another 413 review. And today is the last of the Balisong series of 413 review until we make a new one. But for today, we're going to be talking about the future of balisongs involving this guy. Rolling it. Congratulations, you've made it to the third and last of this special 413 review Balisong series. On the first one, we talked about the past. The second one, we talked about the present. And now we're going to be talking about the future of the Balisong. Where is it heading towards? And the answer involves this guy. Now, first of all, I don't think balisongs are going to be disappearing anytime soon. Now, it actually looks like the interest for balisongs is growing steadily. And you can kind of see this in movies. For example, I saw Pacific Rim Uprising. They had a balisong thing going on there. And recently, Mission Impossible Fallout also had a very brief balisong scene. And there's so many more movies from the past, and I'm sure upcoming movies that will be featuring a balisong in their fight scenes. It's just so cool for cinema, which, by the way, reminds me, there was Kick-Ass. They had this little girl playing around with two balisongs. Now, you could argue that the presence of balisongs in movies are making a push for it to become more mainstream. But actually, I think there's another force that is doing that. I got it! It's the Filipino martial artists. They are making balisongs cool again. The future of the balisongs lie with them. Sure, we could keep thinking that, but actually, I think it's the balisong flippers. No, not this kind of flipper or the flipper that you're thinking of. Flippers meaning people who flip balisongs. They're also known as balisong manipulators, but basically they do tricks with the balisong. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, here are some clips that will blow your mind, and then you'll finally understand what I'm talking about. You just won't understand what they're doing. Boom! Now, if you remembered my story from the first balisong episode, when I first got that balisong, we were playing around with it in the bus, all I knew was this opening technique. Really simple. I go like this, and then like this, close. Like this, like this, like this, open. That was it. None of those crazy Y2K rollovers and aerials, and I think they're really cool, but I just didn't really need it. I didn't really do anything fancy back then as a little kid. Like, I didn't really need to do that. I just needed to open it, peel some apples, and I was done. But these balisong flippers are doing some crazy tricks with the balisong. Now, I know what you hardcore martial artists are thinking. Oh, that's just fancy stuff. You don't really know how to use a knife as a weapon. Now, if you talk to these balisong flippers, pretty much all of them will say that they are not practicing it for a martial application. They're just doing tricks, it looks cool, and it's fun. That's it. Doing tricks with the balisong versus using a knife as a weapon and self-defense and self-protection is completely different. It's the same tool, but very different applications. So over the past decade, there's been a boom of balisong flippers constantly evolving the art of balisong manipulation, but on the manufacturer's end, there wasn't really that much change going on. And there's a good reason for it. That's because balisongs such as the Benchmade 42, a legendary balisong that is a really good knife already, happens to be really good for flipping as well. Balisong flippers were just picking up these high-quality machine-made balisongs and using them for flipping. But sooner or later, the balisong flippers thought that they should customize balisongs so that they can have it to their preferences, and then they can pull off tricks even better. For example, this knife, which is a custom-made balisong, I don't even want to flip it. My friend calls this the chopper. From my understanding, there's only one of this in the world because it's completely custom. I think I can shave with this thing. Yeah, but ultimately, this came out of the woodwork, and the guys who make this are the ones that are really pushing balisong making to the extreme. And they are the Blade Runner systems. And this is their Alpha Beast. What I have on me is the Alpha Beast first production run. I hope I can keep this, but this is not mine. My precious. We'll link a video down below from Blade HQ where they interviewed one of the founders of Blade Runner Systems, and he explains all of the little details that was put into this super high quality knife. And you can really tell from their motto, for flippers by flippers, which means they designed this specifically with flipping in mind. But the incredible thing is that they did not sacrifice the essence of a good balisong. So you can still use this for doing everyday knife stuff. In fact, my friend who owns this says that he cuts meat with it sometimes. It's up to you how you want to use your knife. You can flip with it and then later on cut some pork chop. Hey, it's up to you. Now let's take a quick comparison of this Alpha Beast versus a traditional handmade Filipino balisong side by side. Check it out. Over here is a traditional handmade balisong from Barangay Balisong, Taal, Batangas. This is a custom-made balisong, one of a kind from Russia. And this one is the Alpha Beast first production run from Blade Runner Systems. So you can tell here, this is a horn insert. There's brass, steel blade made from leaf springs. This is a bottle opener. Titanium handles, brass insert. Don't know details about it because it's not mine. And the Alpha Beast, titanium handles, steel hardware. We got these nuts here so you could replace these screws, and the latch, it rejects it from going that way. Pretty cool blade. So if you look here, this is a sandwich construction. So there's that space in the middle you can see through. This one is not. See? It completely encloses the blade. The little pin here and the tang looks kind of fragile compared to this one that is really solid. This just looks extremely robust, like it's never gonna break on you. So a really important thing here is that right here, there is some added weights right here so that it makes it very balanced when it's being flipped around. Incredibly great balance when you flip it. And then these are for knowing where your fingers are placed when you're doing tricks. So really shout out to BRS, to Blade Runner Systems for creating such an incredible product. They also have a bunch of other products. You can check them out on their website. Also, we'll link their YouTube channel below. They have some really cool videos of them doing some tricks. Check out their product. It is quite on the high end, but I know that some of you guys buy some crazy stuff with your money. So in conclusion, I think that the future of balisong is bright. And I think the people leading the charge are the balisong flippers, the balisong manipulators who are pushing for the creation of extremely high-end balisongs, not just for the purpose of flipping, but also for everyday use. This way, it'll trickle down all the way to the Philippines. More high-end handmade balisongs will be made, and it's gonna be all happy all around. And good job, flippers. Keep tricking. Please be safe. And also, it would not hurt to learn how to actually use it as a defensive tool. And you martial artists, please don't bag on these people who spend so many days and a lot of money on band-aids for their cuts, because this is their passion. Respect each other. So what do you guys think of balisong flipping, balisong manipulation? So do you guys think that the future of the balisong and the balisong industry lies in the flipping community? That sounds like I just cursed. The flipping community? Let me know in the comment section below. Tell me the reasons why you think so or you think not. As always, thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you're not already. And please click that notification bell below so you don't miss any more future videos from us. Till next time, guys. Thank you to our dear friend Nick Vivar for lending us your balisongs. I'll give it back to you when I have time. Remember guys, when playing with something dangerous, have band-aids ready. Just kidding. Please, especially for you youngins, be very careful. Purchase a trainer first. Play with that, and then once you're confident, then maybe you can get one. Maybe. If you ask your mama or your papa. On the next 413 review, I'm going to be reviewing the AccuStrike Mimic T16 trainer. Stay tuned!